You probably have heard about electric cars. They are the future. We've seen different manufacturers try their luck, at least to see what their consumer-based reaction would be like. Now, as rational as that sounds, with time, it wouldn't be a case of trial and error. It would be a situation of necessity rather than an option. But as more and more companies come into the electric space, there has been a frequent observation as regards the fact that a good number of electric vehicles are lacking when it comes to range, build quality, just overall packaging. At least enough to make some people still stick with combustion engines. You might have heard people make complaints about Tesla and the likes because of how poor the build quality of their cars are. Because of that, there's an unending competition in the hybrid world. I mean, you have companies like Porsche silently poking fingers at Tesla, the Germans working hard to show the Americans who the boss is, the Japanese are putting the game with a more subtle manner. So, why is it so hard to make a good electric car? Not the perfect one, but at least an all-rounder. If you're new to the channel, my name is Toby and this is Tech Garage. Manufacturing battery-powered cars is not as easy as it sounds. You could argue that designing and manufacturing engines is way more difficult, but it's not. You see, cars with combustion engines burn fuel and in the process generate the energy used to power every piece of electronic, motor, whatever that the car makes use of. Of course, the processes are way more complicated, but that's basically it. You don't need a bigger engine because you've got high-grade speakers or a bigger AC. You need bigger engines to pump out more horsepower or more torque. It's that simple. For electric cars, it's different. Why? Because everything is tailored towards improving efficiency. Even things as small as your side mirrors or door handles are made in such a way that it can improve efficiency. There is no room for unnecessary add-on. Every body panel, every line is intentional. That's why electric cars look weird to some extent. Those smooth body parts are not just for the looks. They are there because they are meant to be there. Tesla is leading when it comes to electric cars for many reasons, but primarily because they are the best when it comes to range. You can't improve range by just simply adding more batteries. You do that by improving efficiency in every single way possible. To do that, you shouldn't have too much problem getting a reasonable drag coefficient. Generally speaking, electric cars are powered using lithium-ion battery cells. So apart from aerodynamics and loads of electronic aids, there is almost no way possible to help improve efficiency. Manufacturers try to augment that with regenerative braking, so batteries get recharged as you brake to help improve the range, but the impact is barely noticeable. Ultimately, to increase range, you need more battery cells. You know what that does? It decreases the weight of the car by a very, very large margin. This is the major reason why we don't have electric planes just yet. For instance, something like Porsche's Taycan Turbo, which is an all-electric car, weighs about 2.3 tons. For a sedan, that's a lot. For reference purposes, your average Range Rover weighs about the same 2.3 tons. With all this and more to deal with, adding other extras is not an option for most manufacturers. Take a look at companies like Royce, who are on top of the luxury game. Their base model, the Royce Wraith, weighs a whopping 2.5 tons because of things like loads of sound-deadening materials, adaptive suspensions, and basically everything that makes a luxury car a luxury car. Now imagine adding all these things to something like a Tesla Model S. That car weighs around 2.3 tons. If you add those extras, you'll be getting weights as high as 3 to 4 tons, which in reality translates to driving something that feels like a trailer but looks like a luxury sedan. If you're having weights like that, performance will take a big hit, and even ride quality would be underwhelming. Many companies have tried to resolve that by cranking the horsepower up. On a straight line it works, but when it comes to road bends, you begin to feel the true weight of the car. There are talks of new type of battery cells with higher capacities, so as time goes on, this wouldn't be a problem, because right now we've got the Germans and the Italians in the game, at least to fill up for possible lapses the Japanese and Americans are likely to leave. More manufacturers mean more competition and hopefully better cars. If you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button, and a sub to the channel would be massively appreciated. Thanks for watching. See you in the very next video.